So there's this really cool video I saw on Google Workspace that allowed you to assign tasks to other people. Now, usually Google Tasks is only for myself. I can assign myself tasks. But Google Workspace says, hey, here's a couple buttons you can do to assign someone else a task. The key is you need to create a chat space. You need to have them in the same chat space as you, and you can assign people in that chat space some task. It'll show up on their Google Tasks. It's actually really cool because it allows you to just like send something to someone. Then when they click, yes, they've done it, you get notified. It's really, really awesome. I love it. But here's the thing. We need to create chat spaces with people that we want to do this with. And sometimes if you're like, hey, this is a new thing we got to do, you want to set up a bunch of chat spaces, and you don't want to have to go to email or chat.google.com, go to spaces, click create a space, type in the name, new one, new chat here with Bobby and Kathy. You don't want to have to do that, right? Like, you want to just get this click create. Oh yeah, allow external members to join. But you just want to create these spaces and be done with it, right? And then you can come in here, add members, do all that stuff. I'm going to show you programmatically / in AppScript how to create a new space. It's fairly simple, but we got a few steps to do. Go up to extensions, AppScript. Right now it's blank for me, but I'm going to add a few things we need to do. We need to add Google Chat in chat services. We need to add it in OAuth scopes. We need to create a Google project. We need an OAuth screen. We need to enable Google Chat API, and we need to have external chat settings. It's on. Okay, all of these steps I'm going to show you. You just need to know where to click. Honestly, you just need to know where to click, where to put this information. I'm going to show you. And then at the end of this, we'll have the code will work. So we'll call it function create space, and it's like 2 lines of code. We're going to have chat.spaces.create, and we're going to create a space here. We can get the name of this, so we'll say like variable chat name equals this, and then we will maybe like append let's create spaces, and we'll append it here. We'll go spreadsheet app.get active spreadsheet, get sheet by name, spaces, append row, and here in square brackets, we'll append this chat name. So we know it was created. Boom, right there. Maybe we will get also the space name. We'll get the name, the display name. We'll add as a variable display name equals here, like something. And so we'll take this display name and add it here as well. Just copy paste. So we need to use this chat.spaces.create, create a space. Well, variable space equals, we need curly brackets, and we're going to add some information here. First, we're going to have display name, colon, and we'll put the display name here. So this is actually the JSON that we need to send. We need to have a space type, and that's just going to be the word space in quotes. Literally, what kind of space it is a space. External user allowed, and we just set that to true. And then we need some space details, and in curly brackets as well, we'll add a description. And we might have this description. We can enter that later as some text or some variable if we want to. Okay, so all of this now will create a space called something. However, I need to go up and I need to do all of these things. So I'm going to save this script as is. And I'm going to go over to the left side of services here, add this the plus sign, and scroll down to Google Chat API, select it, and click add. It'll say adding service, and you'll see it listed over here on the left side. So we have done that so far. Now we need to add this URL in OAuth scopes in AppScript. Over on the left side, there's project settings. Show appscript.json. Go to editor. It's now a file here. And over down on the bottom after runtime version, add a comma, add OAuth scopes, colon, and in square brackets, in quotes, put this. Actually, I think the A is not capitalized. It's just OAuth scopes. That's what we need to have. So back to our code. We have now added this to our OAuth scopes in AppScript. Now we need to add a Google project with a number. This is actually fairly difficult, but I'm just going to show you the steps. Go back to our project settings, scroll down, and you'll see Google Cloud Platform Project. Change project. We need a number. Okay, you need to go to console.cloud.google.com and make sure you are in the exact same account as your sheet. That's very important to be in the same account. We're going to go to new project. We're going to create a new project called ChatSpace. Billing account, it's all free. Just create. Once it's created, you'll need to go to that project. So select project. Make sure you are in the correct project that you just created. At the top, it says open project picker. It says ChatSpace. I know I'm in the correct account or project. On the left side, there's project info. I don't know if I can zoom in that much, but I just copy that project number and I go back to my app script and paste it there and set project. I'm going to need to do one quote unquote big step, but I'm going to show you all the few clicks you need to do. OAuth consent details. You can click here, but if you have multiple accounts like I do, I need to go to it. So I need to go to the dashboard. I need to go over to the left side, API services, OAuth consent screen. I need to click get started, app name, chat space, my email, next. Internal. This will allow you to just get this done, just a few clicks. You do not need to do any authorization. Click next, put my email address, click next. Yes, I agree. Click continue and create. After a bit of processing, it'll tell you at the very bottom, OAuth configuration created. Yay! Go back to our project. Set project. Perfect. It's working. Okay, let's go back to our editor. We have added our Google project with number. Yay. We have a consent screen. Yes. All right, now let's enable Google Chat API back in our console cloud. We need to enable the Google Chat API. Go back to our console.cloud.google. Over on the left side, you'll see the menu. Go to APIs and services, enabled APIs and services, and if you've just created this project, you won't have anything, but you'll have a button up at the top, a blue button that says Enable APIs and Services. Click that. We need Google Chat. Search for it. Google Chat API, click it, click Enable, and let's do this last thing because we have just enabled it. We need to go to Admin Console, Apps, Google Workspace, Google Chat. So this is a different area. It's called admin.google.com. And we go over to the left side, go to apps. You need to go to Google Workspace. You need to find Google Chat and scroll down and see external chat setting and make sure it's set to on. And this only applies to users, in my case, Google Workspace Business Standard license. This may not be available for every single user of every single account on Google. But the point is that if you want to keep your chat spaces to only your domain, okay, you don't have to do this. But if you are like dealing with freelancers or dealing with clients and you want to create chat spaces with external people outside of your domain, you need to click this on. So not everybody needs to do this, but it's very useful for those who do need to. Okay, we have done that. So let's see if this works. We're going to save everything. We have our 2 or 3 lines of code, and we're going to come in here and say create space, run. We'll have to authorize the very first time we do it. It says we have not turned the Google Chat app. Let's go double check that. Console.cloud.google.com, APIs and services, enabled APIs and services. Doesn't look like Google Chat API, manage. Looks in it. Let's create credential, location, name, chat space, creator, and create. Just gonna name this. I guess we haven't gone here. So console.cloud.google.com. Go to your Google Chat API. In these 4 tabs, there's credentials and then there's configuration. We need to add an app name, chat creator. We need a URL of an avatar. I'm gonna use mine from Better Sheets. We need the connection settings, apps. We just want HTTP endpoint URL. I think we can disable those. We just need to create this. Click Save. So we have a configuration. Now we'll go back to our script. We'll try again. We need to add one more thing to our app script. JSON, add another comma. Here we go. So we need both the chat spaces and spreadsheets. Save. Let's run it again. We got permissions. This is good. This is a good sign. Let's click continue. It says it's completed. Let's go back to our sheet. And yes, we have some data here. Great. That's all of our data, type space, it's a whole bunch of stuff. And then the name. So let's go back to our chats. There it is. There's something. Actually, I have two. Okay. Let's create a new one. Let's select from here, like this is the name, A2. So instead of this something as in hard-coded, we'll do spreadsheet app.get active. Spreadsheet, get active range, get value. So wherever we are, we're going to select this create space. But how do we do that? Let's go to the top and add a custom menu. At bettersheets.co/snippets, we can grab this code very easily. We just need to find the custom menu. Here it is. And we paste that here. And we'll say create space, chat space. And then we select this create space function as this second item here. Save this. Now, when I close this and go back to my sheet and refresh my sheet, I'll see up at the top, there's extensions, help, accessibility, and custom menu, create space. So I'll take this new chat space. I'll select this function. It's done it. There it is, new chat space. Perfect. Now I'll create marketing, custom, create chat space. Perfect. It's doing it. It's creating them, giving us all this information, cool information here, the name here. Awesome. We can actually pick out this information like there's a space URI here. Let's grab that. So instead of chat name, this is just chat info, we'll say. Chat info, and then we'll do dot space URI. Save. Let's go back and create a new one. Google Ads, custom menu, create space. And there we are. We have a URL to the space we created. We have the name of the space. Very cool, right? This is all we had to do. Whole bunch of cool stuff, but really, really, really awesome to be able to do this inside of AppScript with just a few lines of code and knowing where to click everywhere along the way. The last part, the admin console apps external settings, doesn't need to be for everyone if you don't want external chat settings on, but if you do, that's very important. You got to go to admin console apps, Google Workspace, Google Chat, then go to scroll down to external chat settings, and it must be set to on if you want to have that. Cool. Thanks for watching.
You're watching Better Sheets here on YouTube. Make sure you check out this video or this video and subscribe right now to get more tips, tricks, how-tos, get more out of your Google Sheets than you ever have before. I'm excited to be making a ton more videos here. Ask me questions down in the comments and I will answer them in future videos. But for right now, right here, one of these videos is going to be your next Google Sheet.